So what's up, ladies and gentlemen of the internet? Jade Farrar for the Jade Farrar Show, and this is a bit of a new one, guys, because we're going to be simu streaming. What would you call it? Simultaneously streaming this on both the Jade Farrar Show and the new Jade Farrar Show Audio Edition podcast. That's what I've called today. I'm moving so fast I don't even remember. Anyway, guys, I wanted to make a quick video just because I haven't been online for so long. And one of the things I thought I would talk about really quickly, probably just for the next 5 minutes or so, is just to talk about the transformation group that I'm involved in that's looking at developing the next stage of the disability system. Pretty major, and I don't know if I'm explaining it in the best way, but a group was pulled together on April the 11th, and I've already had a couple of comments online from people wanting to know sort of what the experience was like and what the big deal is. So I thought I'd make a video and just talk about that. Now, my first impression is that this is definitely a big deal. The government's taking it seriously. The ministry officials are definitely taking it seriously, and I'm taking it seriously as well. We were fortunate enough to have an audience with the Minister for Disability Issues, Nikki Wagner. She made a presentation to us at the first transformation group meeting. She was very clear that this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I'm not entirely sure what she means by that, but she was very clear that this is our opportunity to make something happen. Now, when I say I don't know what she means by that, I mean, change is something that disabled people obviously want, and the way their services are delivered and the types of access to funds that they have. And it kind of weirds me out on a personal level that she's saying this is our only opportunity to get it right. In another forum, she said we probably won't get an opportunity like this for another 25 years. She was also talking about the fact that we need to be quite solution focused. So we all know someone that can always sort of tell you what's wrong with something. But the minister was very clear. She wants us to be very solution focused and really thinking about what's achievable. The minister was really clear that there is no new money. That was another thing. So this initiative is not about pumping money in, although if extra money is needed to sort of facilitate the transition, I suppose, to the new system, she did kind of mention that was capacity that she had. But generally speaking, for the users of services and disability funding, there would be no more money. So we spent a good 5 hours in a room together, and for the first bit we invested in getting to know each other and who each other was. We set some of the ground rules in terms of the way that we wanted to work together. We looked at what we mean by co-design and really clarifying that as a term and what our expectation was around co-design. And we also looked at developing our understanding of the principles of enabling good lives and building some practical case studies around what transformation would look like in the real world. So when I say case studies, we were literally given the opportunity to create a character that may be a service user. We gave them an ethnicity, we gave them an age, we put some contextual comments around whether they had, robust family support or not. and we really step through their life journey and reflected on where the principles fit in terms of their interaction with the wider world. What I would say is that I don't feel that we've really started making our mark in the sand, I suppose, and we're really at the beginning stages. I do know that everybody in the room, particularly the members of the disability community, were very, very nervous, and there was a great deal of pressure and expectation on everyone. But I do feel like it is important work that we're doing. I don't feel that it's piecemeal. I do feel that the ministry are taking this very seriously. One of the ways that I, truly feel that to be the case is their investment in getting information out within 36 hours, I heard was the goal. So the ministry and the transformation group want to be able to communicate with the sector at large and individuals within 36 hours of a meeting being completed, and that includes full accessibility to all the information in sign language, in braille, in MP3 format, and Terreo. So that's amazing. I'd probably want to give a bit more of an update as the journey goes along, but please be reassured that all the members of the group are heavily invested in making this a success, really looking at what we can do in terms of the mid-central area, and also making Enabling Good Lives applicable to everybody as soon as possible. But anyway, that's all I can really sort of say for now. Sorry it was kind of vague. I'm happy to take questions. If you're watching this on YouTube, feel free to leave me a comment below. But if you're listening to this on the podcast, you can visit me at youtube.com/Jade Farrar Show. Anyway, guys, this was my first simulcasted sort of episode. We'll see how this goes. Feel free to subscribe to me on iTunes when I'm able to get that link out. Otherwise, I'll give you a link to my podcast service. Feel free to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you for being a part of the journey. Thank you for being a part of both of these channels. And we'll see you in the next one.